Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Syracuse Chiefs and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Let's play ball. Out, out, out. You're out.
Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long.
He's safe.
Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Let's play ball. Out, out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. That's ball 4. He's out. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out. Out. Out.
In now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Ripped on the ground to first.
Dig, 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 dig.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Play ball.
So digging in now, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And they have taken the lead.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away.
AAA baseball for you now on the
Play ball.
Digging in, Richard Big Daddy is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed.
Now in the box, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Ball four, take your base.
Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that's
trying to pick things up where he left off. Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Leading off the inning, Richard Big Daddy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
This guy's
not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised. Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season.
Time for baseball of the...
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Big Daddy.
Let it fly right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. The relay throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. So striding forward now, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and
leading off the inning, Richard Big Daddy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding in to start the 9th, Richard Big Daddy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
they look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Nice rip.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning.
3 out.
Richard Big Daddy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hard hit ball to second, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired.
Play ball. 3. You're out. He's out.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Rail Riders, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this sport.
Let's play ball.
Into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First delivery to him on the way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up. Gone!
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you.
Out. That's ball 4. Out. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up.
Ready for another shot now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nice rip, kid.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Get down.
Throw won't get him.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card.
Richard Big Daddy will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Dero. Runner on third, less.
Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Ken.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Richard Big Daddy. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Franco is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. 14-2 the final score in this one. The Rail Riders put a 14 in the run column here today. Alex Young earns win number 15 on the year. Mitch Keller was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. Andrew Suarez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Louisville Bats. The Rail Riders are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next.
Let's play ball.
Stepping up now, Richard Big Daddy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Big Daddy.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So striding in, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ciani retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Ready once again, Richard Big Daddy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Make the turn, pick up the ball. That ball was hit real hard.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Big Daddy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Tachman is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the... Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
Ciani is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the... 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Rail Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Harold Gonzalez earns win number 15 on the year.
14 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball. R.J. Alaniz gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
No mistake what he was sitting on.
Striding in once again, Richard Big Daddy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is... Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Big Daddy.
First offering on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy.
Richard Big Daddy will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam.
Ready for another chance? Richard Big Daddy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And
ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going. Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing,
Triple-A base.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy.
Batting
No
third.
one aboard for him,
The
and
first
2
baseman.
gone here in the first.
Richard
Line drive to
Big
center
Daddy.
field. Franco will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 1 inning in the books here. Indianapolis is out in front, 2-0.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. Out. He's safe.
Standing in,
The first
Richard
baseman,
Big
number
Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And
Ground it
that's
hard,
through
ground
for
it
a
hard.
base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive.
Out. Out. He's out. Out. 3. 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Richard Big Daddy, 1 for 2 on his line
Come
so
on, Daddy,
far
like
in the
a big
game.
dog.
Big
Right time,
Daddy.
right time.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are. So stepping in, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Yeah. Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
13-7 is how this one ends. Time for baseball of the. Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Big Daddy.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Here we go. Pick it up. Pick it up.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in to try it again, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here.
Striding in, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu.
Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Come on, get here.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rail Riders jumped out to an early lead.
Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is cautioned not to let up.
Welcome to MLB The Show. In this presentation.
Play ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Levine isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year.
Now batting, Richard Big Daddy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Pick it up, pick it up.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Settling in now, Richard Big Daddy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jankowski's there for it. 2 down. Bottom of the inning now. Ready now, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
Hit high and deep out to left field.
Round it, find the ball.
And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in once again, Richard Big Daddy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man.
excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
First for the victorious Bats, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
Minor league baseball. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! Digging in now, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring.
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Here's a drive out toward left center field.
Come on,
now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game.
So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been enough.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Making his way to the plate, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as an 8-0 shutout this evening. Scranton Wilkes-Barre with their 95th win, tops in the division. Stephen Mack.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
The game's future.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. A line, that's a base hit into left field.
got it, round it.
And this will bang up against the wall. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Richard Big Daddy will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. Wilson is right there, 1 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out.
Out. Out. 3. Out. 3. You're 3.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
1 error. They left 9 men on base.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we
Let's play ball.
at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball.
Now to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
All right, let's go.
Well, he got
Come
a
on,
good
this is
pitch to
you,
hit
this is
last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in 8.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Richard Big Daddy will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle.
So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
You're up, you're up, you're up.
And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Well, Dero, you know
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Rail Riders win for the 96th time, most in the division.
For the Rail Riders, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Pawtucket Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andrew Moore, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a fairly painless top of the...
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come
Now
on
at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
That'll way to square it up. Great job.
Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the hind. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was... Richard Big Daddy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone! It's a grand slam. Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 11-5, the final tally in this one. Scranton Wilkes-Barre, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Harold Gonzalez.
Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity. Having split the first 2 in an extended series, the emphasis is on grabbing the upper hand in Game 3. Having split the first two in an extended series, the emphasis is on grabbing the upper hand in Game 3. It can never be emphasized enough to young players, the importance of closing out a playoff series when the chance presents itself. With one game about to decide a league championship, an experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team he has come to cherish. A manager challenges his players to improve their championship odds by seizing a win in a crucial swing game. With one game about to decide a league championship, an experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team he has come to cherish.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Daddy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Big Daddy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there, and there's one away. In now, Richard Big Daddy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Big Daddy.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Big Daddy.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy.
So digging in now, Richard Big Daddy.
25.
First offering on its way.
Big Daddy.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hendricks is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Play ball. Out. Out. You're out.
Hey, let the good times roll. They are the AAA champions, and nobody can ever take that away from them. Always nice to see a champion crowned, no matter what.
A recently snake-bitten hitter gets a pickup from his coach. Streaks of bad luck are a fact of life in baseball that must be endured.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Steven Matz gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp. Leading off the inning, Richard Big Daddy, and they'll need him to get something going here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go hard, go hard,
Around
go hard,
first,
go hard.
he's digging for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Richard Big Daddy has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him.
Next for New York, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scooped up. Robertson for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Let's play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
8-5 tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Michael Baird gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Steven Matz is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Giovanni Gallegos closes the door for the save.